What is being proud of what you do? We are the makers and breakers of our own destiny. And sometimes in the music business, artists are trapped into corners under the impression that the things that make them feel good might not get sales going. So they're pressured into changing their values to accommodate the needs and the greeds and the fears of the ones that are responsible for getting their material out to the public. The problem is financial gain is only an achievement for survival in the materialistic world, good or bad. But art is food for the soul, and one cannot survive without soul. So all those who put artistic career in front or above artistic love is always at risk of feeling great shame. And where there is shame, there is pain, creating a dying soul.
I think it was in 76.
76.
In 1976, you know, those days was James Brown, Motown, you know, was really riding on that sort of trip at that time, you know what I mean? But then throughout the years when the records start to change, I have to ride with the tide and go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep on it, even now I'm still playing tracks, that's why the name is Captain Boogie, you know what I'm saying? So I just lay it on the line the way it can for the youngsters, you know. Well, somewhere along the line there was a breakdown within the system. That means the city council started to take over the control of everything. You know what I mean? Where you had little centres like these, and you could pay your little 20 pence or a little 50 pence to come in, you know, and everybody was happy to just pay that 50 pence or the little 20 pence. And parents didn't mind getting a little 50 pence or a little 20 pence out of their pocket and say, go to the youth club. You know, there was youth clubs around, lots of it around here, and kids were coming from Harborne, Quinton, Selio, Erdington, just to come to this little place. You know what I'm saying? That means if you're coming to do footwork, it's just footwork. If it was Rude Boy, it was Rude Boy. That means two-tone, you know what I mean? And then we got the funk, and we got a bit of reggae. Anything that's laying down on the street that people really wanted at the time. So that's why we laid it on for them, you know what I mean? When I bought Richie Sakamoto's track here, everybody was kicking it. Everybody was on the dance floor. Tung, 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 tung. You know, really getting funky. And that's what I like. When I see people getting funky, I get funky myself, so I start playing better tracks. You know, I just want to see the crowd feeling good.
What is it?
Was hip-hop your first love, or were you know, because, you know, back in the day when we used to have like the early house parties, you know, you'd hear a bit of hip-hop there, probably hear a bit of funk, a bit of jazz, a bit of soul, a bit of ragga, so you kind of had like everything under the one roof. So was hip-hop your first love, or were you a secret like jazz dancer before, or into funk or anything like that, or what was it?
Hip-hop has always been my first love, right, even up until this present day. My favourite genre of music is hip-hop, even to the point that my wife now will be driving back from a nice romantic meal at midnight and stuff. You have to play hip-hop. But they used to have a rap show on a Sunday afternoon, so that was playing in my bedroom, got ready to go out, and then I just started scratching over the top of the beats that they were playing. But that scratching would turn into an 8-hour practice session and then end up not going out. But the beauty of that, within less than a year, I was competing in top ranking positions in DMC mixing competitions, so it was all good.
Was it from your Caribbean background that influenced you to do the sound thing here?
Yes, I used to have they used to have a song, not Chinese, I used to have a song from my district.
Okay.
Named Phoenix.
Okay.
So that's why I get named Phoenix.
So that's where you got the name Phoenix, and then you brought that all the way from Jamaica all the way here. What kind of year was that? Was that like in the was that 70s or was that 60s? Was that
In the 70s.
In the 70s, okay. Sound systems from then. You know, shows that a lot's been happening in Birmingham from the 70s we've been doing it. What exactly is it here that we're seeing? Even though we kind of got an idea, but you break it down to
It's a double cutting machine,
Okay.
but it's been adapted, as you can see.
Alright.
So this used to be the original gears.
Okay.
Change the speed, but we've dismantled that. It's only got one speed. Basically, all it is blanks like this.
So it's usually 10 inch, usually like a 10
blank,
inch
yeah.
blank. Okay.
So once it's finished cut,
Yeah.
as you can see on here, that's a bruise.
Okay.
That's the bruise, right? This goes on top of here like that. And that's the cutting head.
Okay.
Right, and that body goes over here.
Now that type of thing, like, you know, how often do you have to replace that head, or is it something that you?
The stylus.
Yeah, the stylus or
Yeah.
cutter or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the little needle there,
Okay.
you can zoom in there.
Yeah, I'm
Try not to zoom onto my dirty nail.
Okay.
Well, that's quite expensive. It's a diamond tip.
Oh, it's a diamond tip. Okay.
Yeah. And depends if there's slight little warts in the plate.
All right.
The warts sometimes that's what breaks the tip of the needle.
Just like with the reggae thing, you know, like they used to have like the sound clashes back in the day, and you know, a man would come across like a classic dub,
Yes,
and
yes.
does that still go on?
That still goes on, but
Okay.
it's not as frequent as it used to be back in the day.
Oh, I see.
You know? Everything changed now.
All right.
Yeah. Tony Blair want to fight war.
Are you still into the same type of music you were into back in the day, or you know, are you listening to different
Born
stuff?
in reggae, growing reggae.
Okay. Born in reggae, grown reggae, and we won't say the last bit because that ain't gonna happen. All right. Okay.
The best music in the world, man.
Where does Jay Rue get his inspiration from?
Life. I just try to watch life, and everything has a rhythm, like music.
Okay.
And if you look at life, you can actually catch the rhythm. You can feel it if you're in tune to it.
Okay.
So I try to tune myself to life, and this way I can catch the rhythm. So I might know something is gonna happen and not really know. The things I'm saying, it's not that I'm saying, all right, this is gonna happen this day, but it just comes out. Because I'm catching the beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always on it all the time, but then I'll be able to predict things like Nostradamus.
Okay.
But I can catch the beat every now and then when I just tune myself to it. So I try to watch all things around me. I try to, when I come to a city like Birmingham, I try to walk around, see what's going on, not just stay in a hotel. When I'm in the club, I try to come out and talk to all the youth to see what's on their mind. To see where they coming up, see the vibes they do, which way to transfer some of that to me, so then I can internalize it and try to put it with everything that's going on in the world and just catch the beat of life.
Started writing, I'd say 87, 88, something like that. Little things in the back of my exercise books, and then spin them out people's yards. Like, I'd be the only MC that I knew, rap MC, that'd be at Blues's, spitting out these little things and all these kind of big bobber dreads, and that just looking at me like, it's alright, you know. Just looking at me strange, you know.
Were there any local MCs at the time? Any rappers from Birmingham that actually influenced you at that time?
At least someone who did influence me. Intruder from Handle Gibson.
Okay.
Not stylistically. And he was one of the first people who let me, as a not known face in Handsworth, grab the mic.
I also know that you're big collector of like comics and Marshalls and that type of thing. How do you think that all affects music, or how do you think that all intertwines with the music, or do you think they're just a separate thing, or what do you think?
I think any good art that you create should be of you, for you, and by you.
Okay.
Which is the thing that I always say, and that was shown to me by Lord Redeemer. Started to get a grammar project, and should be for you, by you, and of you. And that's why I've connected with music from Jungle Brothers to Wu-Tang, because of their references.
What? Just the final out from Juice.
On a business note, buy my records. Buy them. Don't get them free. Don't get them off the internet. Buy them. That's how I get some money. And another tip, as far as a message goes or anything, I'm always just trying to look at things from a different aspect, a different standpoint, a different view. Try and see through someone else's eyes. Try and keep studying. Just keep finding out about yourself, basically. And that lyric, when quoting a lyric again, because that's how the music hits me. When Guru said, "Find your direction through introspection." You know what I mean? Continue to study yourself, and then you'll find out everything that exists is within you, from elements to spirituality, to as real as you want to make that, as literal or as metaphorical. It's all within you. So keep studying yourself, you know what I mean, and try to study and master yourself as well. It's no good to studying yourself and go, yeah, I know that. But trying to master yourself, and from when you master yourself, you can master anything.
Well, like I said to most of the young people of today, is for them to go to school to learn the rule, go to college to gain some knowledge, and if they go to prison, they'll be eating the porridge. So keep it tight, but polite. I mean, everything now is politics, you know.
Yeah.
It's become politician time, so we get left behind now. So whatever out there for the youth are creating their own avenues now. That's why there's so many kids out there on the streets just hanging on street corners waiting for something to happen for them.
Or getting up to the wrong
thing. So drugs come involved. You know, mobile phone plays big parts. You know, they want what everybody else has got, but the only way we can get it is if we work for it, and some of the kids' work is actually stealing, you know what I mean? That's work to them, and that's how they make their money. So any which way you can, try to make it work for the youngsters in the years to come. All right? Then we respect our elders. Always remember that. Black people have always respected their elders. So where it breaks down in the line since we've all come to Britain, I don't know. But it's all about
when we did
family.
You respect older people.
Okay.
See what mash up now, we don't want to mix with the
younger.
No. That's what mash up the over the area. They just can't mix with the
But I really believe it's not necessarily saying that like everybody should be listening to Christian rap, but saying putting conscious vibes into the youth's head. I think it's really, really important, because as I work with youth and the kind of poppy tunes that's coming over, the pop rap that's coming over from America, when I see like 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds singing, it's getting hot in there, so take off all your clothes, I'm kissing.
And lastly, before we go, I'm gonna just say peace, love. My advice to all upcoming MCs and whoever, just be yourself, know yourself, and you always live and love yourself.